whiskey lovers. Okay, so today we are continuing the Father's Day bonanza. How much whiskey can one man get for Father's Day? Well, I've got 4 bottles and 4 sampler bottles. So like with the Starward, we're going to be doing a little mini run series on Glenmoray. So as you can see here, I have an Elgin Classic done in a port cask finish. And up here I have a sampler pack. New bottles. Yay. But all jokes aside, so we have straight out Elgin Classic, the Elgin Heritage, done 12 years in a American oak casks. We have 5 oak, 10 years done in charred ex-bourbon casks. Ooh, that's all right. And an Elgin Heritage, 15 years done in also sherry and American oak casks. So that should be some fun. So there we go, 5 weeks worth of videos. And that will then end the Father's Day bonanza, and of course, possibly in between, we'll be doing some of the Whisky Club deliveries if they happen, or any other wonderful photos. We've already got a liquid up there that we'll be sampling probably afterwards. So yeah, we're set for quite a while. So, Glenmoray. So, according to their site, they began in 1897. 13th of September. Okay, so it was a West Brewery in Elgin, run by Robert Thorne and Sons, and was converted to a distillery in 1897 with 2 stills. And then there was a fire, an extensive rebuilding program at the Aberlour distillery, and the company then started focusing on Aberlour, and so Glenmoray was allowed to run down, and it was closed in 1910. The distillery was then purchased by the Glenmorangie distillery, along with MacDonald and Muir families, sometime during the 1920s. They received 2 additional stills in 1958, and their current capacity is around 2 million litres of whiskey a year. Good stuff. It's mostly used to produce blended whiskey label 5, along with Starlord Distillery in West Lothian. And of course they have this obviously delightful little single malt side going. So, let's begin. So, typically with the forecast, I'm expecting some berry tastes to the more natural citrus of the whiskey. Obviously, it's going to give it a nice ruby colour. And this one has got an age. No, this one has not got an age statement. Oh. Okay, so as we can see, there is a slight ruby tinge to the gold. Not as much as I expected for a port cask finish, I have to admit, but still, it is definitely there. It gives it almost like a rose gold kind of colour. Okay, so you're definitely getting hints of berry along with the citrus. You can definitely smell the oak. Toffee, caramelized type hints there as well. Very spicy. A lovely peppery sort of taste, but also on the very smooth side. Not quite as sweet as, say, a sherry cask bill. You'll expect that with a port. hints of the citrus along with berries, and definitely the caramelized sort of toffee sort of mixed in with that flavoring. That's all in all not a bad little drop. So yeah, until next week, Sante.